we go on EA Sports.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Russell Wilson, 11th season in the league. First, of course, with Denver after a high-profile trade this offseason that saw him dealt from Seattle.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Wilson going to come out throwing. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 69 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37.
They'll run with a 29-year-old Melvin Gordon.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
To throw is Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. 4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. Very, very strong. Well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The Niners in 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo, and he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. So Garoppolo off, coming on as the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Gould is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3. Maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 48 yards rushing for him now, just his first 3 carries. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. There's Wilson to throw. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side this time, here with Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy.
From his end zone, Wilson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Garoppolo now. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So on fourth down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
Denver Broncos back out there. Former Tar Heel Javonte Williams, we shine the spotlight on him.
And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator said, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, Parker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
They give it to Williams running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Broncos on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. A little juke. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Here's Wilson.
He'll get this to Hamler over the middle.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Williams.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The kick by McManus is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So Well, 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Escaping, in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field.
And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 17-3. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And Courtland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. From his end zone, Wilson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, now Garoppolo. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Garoppolo again. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coate. A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Good move at the 30. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Wilson. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Wilson. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
This is brought in at the 21. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far, good second half. And sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there, give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back. And essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys. And that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They go play action now. Wilson.
He's got the connection downfield to Hamler.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And some space here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the give, this is their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Wilson to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
The partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been a result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Oh, look at the juke. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. the fumble recovery. It's Wilson.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson sets up the screen to Gordon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead drops him for a loss of 12. And it also brings up 4th down. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Garoppolo.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Niners on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. McCaffrey on the counter. And he loses the football a 2nd time. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Garoppolo on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down, Garoppolo over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And he comes back with one complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Garoppolo now. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 6 yards away. And the Niners are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The busy night continues for Williams. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 7.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down as this defense went a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Gets around him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Javonte Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. There's Garoppolo to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw complete here to Ayuk. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
That's complete left side to Gray.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Denver, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too will exit with a 2-1 record.